Run in fear, Manaphy is here. Seriously, how can you be afraid of that thing? It's so darn cute! Hey guys, here's the final match of my Open Challenge Day, a standard match with ZeldaNeverEnds, and people were screaming at me the entire day to use Dustbuster, so you know what? I decided to use Dustbuster for the last battle. So he leads with an Azelf, and I lead with my Dustbuster, and I go for the Body Slam, kind of figuring he'll set up Stealth Rocks, and I'm pretty sure Body Slam can 2-hit KO, and I'll outspeed because of my Choice Scarf. And he switches into Metagross, and I don't get the Parahacks, which I was kind of hoping for, because, I don't know. Anyway, it's Dustbuster. I'm allowed to hope for hacks when I use Dustbuster. So I go into Scizor, and he goes for the Agility, so this is an Agilogross, which kind of sucks. And I know he's going to Earthquake, but I decided to keep my Scizor in just to U-turn to get as much damage as I can on this thing. Basically, Agilogross always provides a problem for my team, and because this is a somewhat bulky Choice Band Scizor, I do survive it with about half health, and then I go for the U-turn and hit it down pretty nicely. So I go into Vaporeon now, and I know he might have the Thunder Punch, but, you know, this is a physically bulky EV'd Vaporeon, so I can take the Thunder Punch and then kill him with Surf. And I actually do take the Thunder Punch really well. It only hits me down to about half, which is pretty good considering Metagross's amazing attack stat, not to mention the super effectiveness of Thunder Punch. So now he goes out into Scizor, and he just superpowers me, and I thought I'd be able to live this, so I go for the Wish. But I don't. He gets a crit. So, that sucks, and crits are always annoying. So that's a Choice Band Scizor, obviously. So I go out into my Claydol, and I'm just going to set up Stealth Rocks, because I know he's locked into Superpower, and that's pretty cool. So I decide to just go for the Shadow Ball, not to overpredict and trying to kill this thing, but he ends up just exploding on my face, and I kind of figured he would explode, and the reason I kept Claydol in is because I have nothing better to take the explosion, basically. I don't want anything else to take that explosion. Yeah, so my Claydol goes down, he goes out into Chim Chim, his, Infernape, and I'm just going to go out into my awesome Dustbuster, and I'm Scarf, so I'm just going to go for the Body Slam, but he goes for the Vacuum Wave. Oh my goodness, that's a priority move. And it doesn't quite kill Dustbuster, because Dustbuster's too cute to die. And I go for the Body Slam, and I end up getting the Parahacks. Yay, Dustbuster, you're so cute. And I was hoping he'd get Parahacks so I could finish him off with Body Slam, but it doesn't happen. Poor Dustbuster. It's okay, you did your part. You're so cute. Anyway, so I'll go into Mence now, because Mence will get the Intimidate off on it, resists fighting, and of course I can outspeed because of his paralysis. So yeah, I'm just going to go for the Earthquake to finish it. He goes for the Vacuum Wave, and I do resist it, so I don't take too much from it, and I finish him off with Earthquake. So now he goes out into Latias, and I had to stay in, going for the Outrage, hoping that he'd overpredict, but he doesn't, and goes to the Dragon Pulse. And then I see the Leftovers, which means that this Latias could wall and potentially sweep me. And I was not happy about that. So I go out into my Scizor, and I'm just going to go for the Bullet Punch, hoping that it'll be like a 2-hit KO, and it looks like it can be, but he has the Reflect. And now I'm thinking, crap, he might recover, and then I'll be pretty much screwed. I go for the Bullet Punch again, obviously, because I don't feel like switching, and he just Dragon Pulses me. I actually take that pretty nicely due to the resistance, but another Dragon Pulse will finish me. So I'm just going to go for the Bullet Punch, hoping to kill it, maybe a crit, but I don't get it, and he finishes me off with Dragon Pulse. But he has really low health, so I'm hoping I can finish him off with something, but I really don't have anything faster than this Latias. I go out in a Lucario, and I realize at this point my only chance is to sit up with this thing, because it's my last Pokemon. So I go for the Swords Dance. He just goes for the Dragon Pulse, which does a quarter to me. And now that I have the Swords Dance, I'm pretty sure even through the Reflect I can kill him with Extreme Speed, so I go for it. And that will KO the Latias, which is awesome. So the Latias goes down, and then big play right here, the Reflect wore off. And he goes out into his Scizor, and I know I resist Bullet Punch, so I'm just going to go close combat. He's going to try to go for the Superpower or Brick Break. I think Superpower, I already saw it. But I'm faster than him, so I go for the close combat, take him down, and Lucario is going to finish it off for me because his last Pokemon is Tentacruel, which I can kill with an Extreme Speed. So, wow, great game. Lucario really was a beast at the end there for me, really came through. Hail Lucario, and hail Dustbuster. Alright, rate, comment, subscribe, guys, and good game, Zelda Never Ends. So, that's the last of my Open Challenge Day. Bye! Alright guys, big news coming out of Smogon recently. They have moved Manaphy to OU from Uber. So tell me how you feel about this. Do you think this was the right move? How do you think this will affect the OU metagame? Let's hopefully we can get some nice discussion down there in those comments section. As for me, I think Manaphy brings a lot to the table. At the very least, I don't mind another pretty reliable scissor counter in the metagame. I mean, that will really help, narrow scissor down a little. I think. Definitely we'll see an increase of rain teams, and then from that, I bet we'll see an increase of sand streamers and snow warning Pokemon, basically Abomasnow, Hippowdon, and Tyranitar, to counter these rain teams. And I think it'll be an interesting change for OU. I don't think it'll be necessarily a bad change. I think Manaphy will find its home here, just like Latias did. And I think it'll be a pretty good change overall. He has OU counters. Manaphy does, and he will be. I think he'll be an excellent addition. So yeah, leave a comment about what you think of Manaphy and OU, and see you guys next time. Peace out.